The Strait of Hormuz, in every discussion of news, analysis, and war, creates an invisible pressure as soon as this name is mentioned. A narrow waterway, but on which the weight of the entire world's economy stands. Every day, countless ships pass through this route, carrying oil and fuel, and with it, the future of the entire world. But the question is it just a route, or is there something hidden inside it that we have not yet understood? Because to be honest, there is much more to Hormuz than meets the eye. It is not just a line on a map. It is a reality where nature, history, and human struggle for survival have come together to create a strange mystery. Imagine a place where the sun's heat is so intense that noon means it stops. The hot air, the dry soil, and the fresh water are almost priceless. A place where survival is a challenge. Yet for thousands of years, many empires have come here. Merchants have crossed distant seas, and explorers have risked their lives. But why? What is it about this place that draws people here again and again? To find the answer to this question, you don't just have to see this place, you have to feel Hormuz. The first thing that catches your eye when you step foot on Hormuz Island is its strange color. Red, yellow, orange, purple. The mountains are arranged in layers. It seems that nature itself has created a huge canvas. But behind this beauty, there is a history of millions of years. The heat of the volcano, the pressure of the sea, and the changes of time have created each layer of this island. These mountains are not just rocks, they are signs of time. Each layer tells a story, sometimes of fire, sometimes of water, and sometimes of erosion. Standing here, it feels like you have come to a place outside the world. But hidden within this beauty is a harsh reality. Life here is not easy at all. The people of this island do not fight this harsh reality. They understand it, because they know that it is not possible to change this environment, so they change themselves. Life here moves in sync with the heat. Work starts in the morning, it stops at noon, and starts again in the evening. This rhythm helps them survive. Their houses are built in a way that allows air to easily enter, and the heat is low. The walls are thick, the windows are small. Everything is made with absolute precision. Nothing is superfluous in this place, and this is where the real lesson of Hormuz is hidden. This place teaches you that survival is not just about having wealth. Survival is about knowing how to use what you have. Huge oil tankers pass by this island every day, so big that from a distance they look like floating cities. These ships carry the fuel for a large part of the world's economy. On one side is a multi-billion-dollar economy, and on the other side are small villages where people live their own lives. And these two realities coexist here, but their worlds are different. This contrast makes Hormuz even more different. The sea here is also different. The temperature of this water is so high that corals cannot survive in such conditions in many places in the world. But here, they have also changed themselves. They have adapted to this environment for thousands of years. Those who couldn't are lost.
And those who could have become stronger. These corals are not just beautiful, they are life. Fish, fishermen, the entire coastal life, everything depends on them. But this balance is now slowly breaking down. Pollution, oil, human pressure, everything together is weakening this delicate system. And when this balance is broken, its impact goes far and wide. Next to this sea, there is a strange forest where trees grow in salt water. These trees have created themselves where normal trees cannot survive. They absorb salt from their roots and release it through their leaves. This forest is not just a collection of trees, it is a birthplace. Numerous marine animals are born from here. This is where their entire food chain begins. Losing this forest means not just losing a place, losing an entire future. In the middle of all this stands the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow passage, but one whose importance to the entire world is immense. This passage is so important that a small problem here means a global impact. But the people here see it all differently. For them, it's not fear, it's life. They understand the sea, they understand the wind, they understand time. And this is where the real story begins. Because this place is not just a path, it's a warning message. The world is changing, and those who can adapt to this change will survive. And from here begins that aspect of the Strait of Hormuz that is not just a story of nature or people, rather it affects the entire world. Because this narrow waterway, as calm as it looks from the outside, is filled with tension, and tension inside. Every day, 20% of the world's oil is transported through this route. This means that this route is not just a sea route, it is the lifeline of the entire world's economy. You may be sitting far away, but if something happens here, its impact will reach your life as well.
That is why there is always an invisible pressure surrounding the Strait of Hormuz. All the big and powerful countries keep an eye on this route. This place is so narrow that even huge oil tankers have to navigate very carefully. A small mistake can create a big crisis. And within this caution lies uncertainty, because this place is very sensitive, both economically and politically. Tension here means the risk of a global crisis. Yet the people here go about their lives. What matters to them is whether there will be fish today, what is the weather like, how will the day go. These two realities are global, and the locals live together here. This contrast deepens the Hormuz. On one hand, the world economy, on the other hand, the general life of people. Time also moves slowly here. The environment forces people to slow down. Heat, wind, water, everything controls life. It is through this control that people find a rhythm. But the question remains, how long will this balance last? Because the world is changing. The temperature of the sea is rising, pollution is increasing, pressure is increasing. And the effects of this change are seen first in places where the balance is delicate. Hormuz is just such a place. Here, even small changes can have a big impact. If corals are destroyed, fish will decrease. If fish decrease, human life will change. If forests are destroyed, the entire food chain will be affected. This change happens slowly but surely, and at some point it becomes clear. That's why Hormuz is not just a place, it's a warning message. It teaches us that not only strength, but also adaptation is the real way to survive. It is important not only to use, but also to conserve, because this world is a complex system where everything is connected to each other, and a small part of that system can affect the entire world. In the end, a question remains. Are we understanding these signals? Or are we still only seeing the surface? Because the world is changing slowly but surely, and those who can adapt to those changes will survive in the future.